Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. I did not make it. I did not make it last night, but I wanted to come in here because really I wanted to get this started. Wanted to get the new year and promotion started up here. And hell yeah. We are starting a brand new one right now. We're starting NAWA from 1990. I do not have the entire year, sadly. But we've got the more than half. This is North American Wrestling Association out of North Carolina. So, and I see Simi already hanging out here in YouTube. I appreciate that, Simi. Using the old emojis. I need to get the new emojis in here. I need to get the NAWA logo and maybe a Ricky Steamboat emoji, because it seems like Ricky Steamboat's going to be a decent part of this promotion. There's a lot of different people. I know Matt Bourne's here, Ricky Steamboat, the Nasty Boys, Tatanka before he was Tatanka, Ken Shamrock before he was Ken Shamrock. A lot of cool stuff happening. So, but yeah, we're going to get in here. We're going to watch it. I think I'm going to start off. I'm going to test the waters here. I'm not exactly sure how much time I've got. My fiance is getting home from work, and we need to go get some dinner as well. Kind of just running with a show that should have been on Sunday, but regardless. We're going to get through April 28th, 1990 right now. We're going to start this promotion out. I'm excited about it. Watching this through the channel Roy Looser Wrestling Territories, and a really cool channel that has a lot of really cool stuff. But yeah, get in here, give it a like, and yeah, welcome over on Twitch as well if anybody's watching over there. But without further ado, let's check out this promotion and see how she's going to run. And one thing that I did do that I think is going to be cool is, or is going to work anyways, is I downloaded this episode, or I screen recorded this episode, and then I tried to upload it as a video on YouTube. And the only copyright issue I had was when Ricky Steamboat was coming out. I believe they were using his WWF music, if I'm not mistaken, and that pulled a copyright strike. So as long as I can get through that when his entrance is literally happening, I think we're going to be good to go. So any kind of music that's happening that seems like it could be a copyright, you already know that I'm most likely going to be getting through that. So, but yeah, welcome in everybody. And I know it's a weird time frame and might not have as many people as normal, but we're going to get through it anyways. There's always a replay there. But let's go. Let's rock. Boom.
And welcome once again to the North American Wrestling Association. My partner at ringside tonight will be the one, the only, Big John Studd.
Oh, man. Dude, I thought that was John Studd. I was like, holy shit, this guy's huge. Look at Big John Studd here. You don't really see a lot of Big John Studd outside of 80s WWF. That is what he said, right?
At ringside tonight will be the one, the only, Big John Studd.
Oh, man, Ted, and I mean to tell you, I'm happy to be here. I kept trying to figure out how.
He looks amazing. Like, compared to the announcer next to him, he's freaking huge. Good Lord. All right, I didn't expect to get Big John Studd on commentary out here. Simi, welcome in. Jersey Jen, welcome in. Appreciate it. I need to also get my chat over here as well. Boom.
Be in both places. I want to be in the ring and I want to be at the table. I don't know how to do it, Ted, but maybe we'll work it out. We got a great show tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, we do. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in action. Vince Torelli, Baron Samedi, and Bob Orton Jr. And I know you're going to keep your eye on Baron Samedi as well as the Russian Bear. Ivan Koloff is with us tonight. You ready for some action?
I'm ready, and I will keep both eyes on the Baron.
Let us turn it over to our ring announcer, Billy Powell.
Thank you and good evening. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 245 pounds, Trent Knight.
Trent Knight. I'm excited about this promotion. We've left Memphis, Tennessee, and now we're in North Carolina.
His opponent from San Diego, California, 235 pounds.
Look at this.
Vince Torelli.
Vince Torelli, none other than Ken Shamrock, with #1 Paul Jones as his manager. Holy cow.
The sensational youngster.
So before he was even in MMA, even in UFC, he was in pro wrestling.
Vince Torelli, along with his manager and confidant Paul Jones, taking on Trent Knight in this opening match. And I tell you what, he has been impressive, Big John.
Really impressive.
In 1990
the last
here.
few weeks we saw him. He's gotten rid of those.
And again, it's not the very beginning. We're starting out at April 28th, 1990.
Decorations. I've heard Paul Jones tell him, hey, man, you're the wrestler out there. You don't need decorations. Just show your stuff. That's all the fans want to see.
Well, both men shaking hands before the bout. Perhaps we'll be in for a very scientific display tonight.
So we get here from Shamrock.
Ted, that the competition is getting very fierce around here. The wrestlers are all getting more vicious. They realize that millions of people are, moving. Millions of people are watching right now.
No doubt
and they
about
want to
it.
make a show for themselves.
Well, I'll tell you, the word's gotten out, and in recent weeks we've seen, of course, a tremendous influx of competition coming into the area. The Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. We understand that Matt Bourne is also headed into the area as well.
Very competent competitor out there. Very competent.
No doubt about that. And you can expect to see the finest in competition week in and week out on the North American Wrestling Association. Torelli.
See that go behind takedown?
Nice classic go behind.
Very classic. Very classic. You know, these young men out there showing the perimeter say, hey, look, man, I've got wrestling skills. I've been training. I'm in the gym. I've been on the wrestling.
I always liked Shamrock in WWF, though.
Professional wrestler.
Vince Torelli in the blue trunks, Trent Knight in the red trunks.
Vince
And we're in
Torelli.
for a great evening of action.
That is real name?
Ivan
No,
Koloff,
it's Ken
Randy
Shamrock.
Colley,
Is Ken
and
Shamrock
Coach
a work
Steele,
name?
Bob Orton Jr. and Baron Samedi, and the sensational Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat, all in action this evening.
You know, it's really amazing. You got Bob Orton and the Baron hooked up together. There's two of the most vicious men. I mean, alone, they get the job done, but together, it's just they're devastating.
No doubt about it. Torelli showing me more and more week after week. Paul Jones reincarnated.
That's right. That's right. That's Paul Jones out there. A little bit of Paul Jones. But you know what? When you're a pro and you step in that ring, you've got to ride your own horse, man. You can't count on. You can take advice from Paul Jones. You can take advice from your parent if he was a wrestler. You can take all the advice. But when the bell rings, it's you out there.
No doubt
They
about
can't
it.
do the matches for you.
Vince Torelli, an outstanding competitor, a tremendous sport athlete, and a guy who was highly sought by the San Diego Chargers. They've actually called him, invited him to camp, and he turned it down. He wants to wrestle, Big John.
Well, after watching him for the last couple of weeks, let's face it, the San Diego Chargers lost him. He's at home in the ring. He likes the contact. He likes the violence. He likes the ego show that he can do out there. He can show the whole world, hey, it's me. I don't have 10 other guys helping me out. I'm doing it on my own.
Well, the loss of the National Football League, certainly the gain of the North American Wrestling Association, and we're proud to have him.
Oh, you better believe it. I wouldn't mind having him in my corner.
No doubt about it. Well, you might, you know.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, I'm real happy to be back in the ring. I took some time off away from the ring. I was wondering, well, look at what's he doing now?
Yeah, it's so crazy. Big John still some commentary. I did not expect
right
that.
Back to the arm. Right back to the arm. He's wearing him down.
And Torelli, week after week, shows as he finds that spot he considers the weak minnow and attacks it over and over and over again.
That's from hanging around a veteran.
Trent Knight with a boot.
There we go. Daniel popping in here. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, sorry I missed last night. We are starting off on the new promotion. We've got NAWA, North American Wrestling Association. This is out of North Carolina. And currently, the man being body slammed right there is Ken Shamrock, at this time known as Vincent Torelli, before UFC fame. Welcome in, bro.
Look at that. Trent got him. All right.
Full body slam, and Torelli in pain right now.
You know, I have a policy. I never, ever, I don't care who the opponent is, I never take them lightly. I always watch my man. I know they're all hungry and they're all ready for a big win. And Torelli made a big mistake. Well, he's on his back. Obviously, he made a mistake.
I can tell you right now that Trent Knight is a darn good competitor.
Yeah, he is. Well, we've seen that before. We've seen Trent Knight in the ring before. He's very competitive.
Right now, Torelli trying to shake off the cobwebs right now. He took a tremendous bump to the head right there. Trent Knight landing with that elbow. Well, Trent Knight has certainly turned it around right now.
Nice little crowd here.
Well, you see that drop kick by Knight? Knight is really, really impressive. It's going to be a long night for Torelli. It's still a long night right now.
I tell you, Paul Jones has to be concerned.
Yeah, he has to be concerned. He has to be concerned. He's got to. Torelli's on the verge of losing his first big one.
Well, you know,
it has to happen. Might as well happen now and get it over with. You learn to live through those big losses.
I'll tell you right now, this is the most punishment we've seen Vince Torelli take since he's come to the North American Wrestling Association.
Oh, Torelli's got life. You know, we know Torelli's a competitor, and he's not going to quit, but he better get moving.
Well, he needs to turn the tide right now,
punch.
Big John.
Good, solid punch. Good kick, good kick.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah.
Paul Jones.
Face. He's standing.
Oh, nice. Okay. Trent Knight is ready for a big victory. He can taste it.
They say that the most dangerous fighter is a punch-drunk fighter. That's the guy that can hurt you the most. Torelli right now not...
Oh, look at that power.
Yeah, nice body slam.
After all that punishment he took, and he just picked up Knight like he was nothing.
We are seeing what I think is going to be one of the great stars of the future in professional wrestling.
We're seeing two great stars of the future.
No doubt about it, Big
Both
John.
belong in the ring. They both belong in my profession.
No doubt about it, my friend.
Yeah.
Vince Torelli right now trying hard to bounce.
Whoa, that's vicious.
That is vicious.
Yeah.
That also a little streak of Paul Jones, count of two. And the cagey Trent Knight finds the ropes right now, which is like finding water in the desert.
Did you notice Torelli? Did you notice how he leaned his elbow when he was coming off the man?
Yes, he did.
Push a little more air out. Push a little more. Oh, big suplex.
Great suplex.
That knocks a lot of air out.
Whoa. And that takes a tremendous amount of strength to be able to do that, especially after the punishment he's taken, John.
After big punishment. Now both
I don't know what YouTube's been doing,
right
Jan.
now.
I've noticed that in other channels. People are having
Kick to the
issues
midsection.
with
Drive that wind out. Drive that wind out. Another good kick.
I'll tell you what, watch Torelli carefully.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, great knee lift.
Yeah, great knee lift.
Torelli will resort to the basics when he gets into trouble, Big John. If he's in trouble now, you
Knight
will
sort of
see
has
him
the
get back
build
to
of
the
like a
basic
Jake
wrestling
Roberts,
maneuvers
like
to be
80s
able to
Jake.
great drop kick by Trent
I'll
Knight.
tell you what,
He's a
kid,
little
he
more
better start
slender.
resorting right now.
Yeah.
It's almost over for him.
That fat lady's starting to hum, John. She ain't
Oh,
saying
hit him
but
again. Oh.
Another
It's a good little
elbow to the
match here for the
There's
first
no
time
power in it. No
out the
power in it.
gate.
Ooh.
And again, Ken Shamrock.
Great maneuver by Vince Torelli, powering out after the
Crazy.
count of two. Byron Richard, your referee.
Trent got hurt there.
Yeah, he did.
He's hurt, yeah.
Trent in the red trunks, Torelli in the blue trunks. There's Paul Jones.
What we got here? Another, what do they call those fancy sugar holes?
Sugar hold.
Or whatever they call it.
Count of one, count of two.
He's
Trent
never going to
lifting
pitch
the
that
shoulder.
night like that. I mean, his shoulder, one of his shoulders free. How are you going to keep him down? Man, you better concentrate and get that other shoulder down.
I think right now Torelli's just trying to catch his breath, John.
Yeah. I think both men are.
Ted Webb along with Big John Stott. This is the North American Wrestling Association.
What's he going to do now? Looks like he's setting him up for
The German? Oh, shit. Beautiful.
All right, yeah.
You see that, Brett?
Oh, whoa. That was cool, actually. Trent knew immediately he needed to get to the ropes there. I thought for a second we was going to get an early rolling German. Keep continuous Germans, however you want to call it, but no. Trent's trying to get the hell out of there. Whoa! What a hip toss with his hand like that.
Onto your man.
That looked awesome. Shit.
One-handed. Did you see that scoop?
Whoa! Vince Torelli. A great cover.
Beautiful back body drop as well. Shit.
That's the backdrop of the night.
Damn.
And to be the backdrop of the season.
Oh, wow.
It's over.
2, 3. This man.
Damn, dude. I remember when he would pop that out in WWF, and that would basically be the lead up to the ankle lock. But what a beautiful belly to belly.
Backdrop of the night.
I mean, one of the best in wrestling. He's young as hell here. Boom! That was nice.
2, 3. This man.
That was a good opener.
Vince Torelli victorious over a tough game, competitive Trent Knight. Paul Jones raising his hand in victory. Big John Studd. We're going to have to look at this one on the instant replay. Let's look at this in slow motion because this is too beautiful to describe with words. Vince Torelli and Trent Knight.
Same way he would do it later on in
He's
WWF.
up there. Using shoulders up every bit
About
of it.
7, 8 years.
Now we're going to see Torelli's power. I mean, we've talked about his power all. Look at this. Look at this. Power, drive him down.
Count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Vince Torelli. Coming up on the North American Wrestling Association, the Russian Bear, none other than Mr. Ivan Koloff. Don't go away.
Well, Coming through the chat, Daniel asking what wrestlers are in this promotion. Ricky Steamboat, Ivan Koloff, Matt Bourne, the Nasty Boys, Ken Shamrock, early Ken Shamrock, Tatanka, early Tatanka. I know I'm forgetting some. No, I'm forgetting maybe Buddy Landell. I know I'm forgetting some more here. But a decent little roster, though, when I read about this promotion. This promotion later on ends up changing its name, even in 1990. I'll get some more details. Hold on. I was doing a little research on this promotion.
Picking the right time to buy lawn and...
Damn, we got straight up commercials here. I'm going to get to those just because, again, that will be absolute copyrightage. Lurking in there.
And now from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, weighing 220 pounds, Tom Lively.
Tom Lively.
His opponent from
Okay,
the
so yeah,
USA.
even this year, at some point I believe, maybe it's in 91, but this promotion changes its name to South Atlantic Pro Wrestling, SAPW, which is actually, I believe, hold on. I've got a banner here. Hold on, not that. What do I do with that banner? New banner. Boom. Okay, see, that says NAWA. But it looks like when they change the name of the promotion, they keep the logo, but just put an S in there instead of an N, and so forth. So they call it SAPW, South Atlantic Pro Wrestling, pretty soon. At this point in time, it's owned by, and I think it changes because the owners switch up or somebody else buys it. But right here, George Scott, John Ringley, Mike Lamberth are the owners. And this is out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and currently still what we're watching, North American Wrestling Association. We've missed about a quarter of the year so far. Again, what I found on YouTube, that starts in April of 90, April 28th, I believe. Yes. So right at May. So a little bit more than a quarter of the year we've missed. Robert Fuller's here. Robert Fuller's here as well. Still looking through here, seeing if I miss anything else. Again, Paul Jones, we saw him managing. Ken Shamrock. So being in Charlotte, I would imagine we're going to see... I didn't expect to see Big John Studd as an announcer. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's like Ron Garvin will make it maybe an appearance here. Wahoo McDaniel makes sense. Manny Fernandez, maybe. We'll see. We're going to see what happens.
Ivan Koloff.
Well, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, has made it into the North American Wrestling Association, and that's going to spell trouble for some people, Big John.
The Russian Bear, the Russians gave the Russian Bear gave the Russians a lot to be proud about.
I'm not even going to pretend to be able to read the rest of it. I'm just going to call you Don't. Welcome in.
I've been watching Ivan Koloff for a lot of years, and the guy has stamina and endurance and power that's second to no one.
Let us not underestimate the Fort Lauderdale sensation, Tom Lively. Lively finds himself in trouble. But,
you see that? You see that?
Great maneuver. Great maneuver. The Bear right now a little confused.
Yeah.
Into the ropes.
Lively's
Ron West.
Lively's confused. He doesn't know. Whoa, he got him.
Ron West.
That's a good way to block a drop kick, man. Stick that boot right in there. Yeah, Lively, he's searching for his next move, but the Bear, he knows the ring. He's a master of the ring. I guess they call men like him ring generals.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. And he's got that Russian attitude, that Russian mentality,
Toughness.
He's a tough kicking.
I imagine a Russian Bear probably saw some salt mine time, probably saw some, where's that place where they send all the nasty Russians? Siberia, yeah.
Count of two, Tom Lively almost had the pin.
Yeah, Tom Lively's out of his league, the Bear. Tom Lively needs a big victory like this. Can you imagine what happens to Lively's career if he can beat the Bears?
Boy, that's certainly a straw in his cap, isn't it?
Yeah, big feather in his cap. The Bear's not panicking, though. He knows he's a young pup out there. He knows that he's looking for a big victory. He knows the boy is aggressive. He's going to have some good offensive moves, but he's not going to stop the Bear, just like we saw.
Lively may be a tad too aggressive right now, not maybe throwing caution to the wind, John, because he just ran into that boot again.
The Russians are talking about taking away all those missiles. They don't need missiles when they can send an army of Ivan Koloffs after you.
Well, I tell you, that's a frightening thought, isn't it? That's something that they should consider when they're at the treaty table.
That's right. Let's keep our missiles. You get rid of your missiles.
Get rid of Koloffs.
Yeah.
Koloff, which came into this country about 20 years ago, and came here because he had fallen out of favor with Leonid Brezhnev at the time.
Of course,
well, you know what the first thing he did is he won the World Heavyweight Championship when as soon as he got off the boat. It was
famously
incredible.
beating Bruno Sammartino.
That surprised the whole world.
Well, that's certainly a dark mark in American wrestling history because that title we like to view as ours.
That's right. That's right.
Tom Lively in there against Ivan Koloff. This is the North American Wrestling Association. I'm Ted Webb along with my partner, Big John Studd. You got a challenge on your hands as well. Watch this maneuver.
Oh, yeah, nice. Good thinking. Good thinking, Lively, but you're too slow. You're too slow. Before you do that, you got to hurt your opponent.
Yep. This bear certainly is not in hibernation, Big John.
Absolutely. In fact, as warm it is, he probably just came out of hibernation. He's hungry. He needs some young meat, we call it. Young meat out there.
And he's got it in the form of Tom Lively.
That's right. He's saying, hey, North American Wrestling Association, the bear is back.
You know, you take a close look at this Ivan Koloff and reminiscent of a dockyard cat. You know, the one that's got fur missing.
Yeah.
Nice sized ring, though.
In a couple of
I
It
saw
looks
close, man. You got to see his beard. I mean, it's
aesthetically
not even,
pleasing.
I know. One side's a little
The
shorter
ring
than
and
the other.
everything.
He's not really too big on his
cosmetics.
That's right. Or grooming himself. Whoa.
Body slam, and he lands not only on the back, but on that arm, which is hurt, and the shoulder. He's favoring that left shoulder.
Yeah, now he's taunting Lively. He knows the match is his. Now he's gonna taunt the fans. He's gonna taunt Lively. He's gonna show everybody the Russian Bear. See, he's saying, get up, take another shot of this.
Well,
the
those
Bear
big
wants
red
some
boots hurt.
but they hurt. They're big boots. You see how power. You notice you take the pros, the men that have been in the ring. You see the power and all the, you know, they
on that old
those
arm
kicks.
and
They aim
shoulder.
them, they put force in them. They're not just throwing a kick. It's business out there.
Lively caught coming off the ropes with that big elbow. Koloff again going back to that weak middle, as we call it.
Yeah.
I've definitely been watching this
You're jerking on that arm.
back in the
Did I
day.
tell you last time we were out here talking
About the ligament.
What's up, Dead Punk? Welcome in.
I'm very partial to the bursal sack. I lost mine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what's happening. That's how it happened.
Well, don't say it too loud because Baron Samedi might be listening right now, and he wants a piece of you, Big John.
Well,
I've only heard
he
good things
shoot
about
off his
Ivan
mind. He's gonna get a
Koloff.
piece
He
of me a
seemed
lot
like
quicker than
he was
expects
awesome.
it.
Get the whole pie, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Look at that.
Showing a
Koloff.
tremendous amount of strength there.
Yeah.
He's playing with him right now. This is the old cat and mouse we refer to.
This cat mouse, pick him up now. He's cheating. Get up, young boy. You want to be a wrestler? You want to be a wrestler? You know, Lively.
Interesting to see this.
Go back. And we
Just coming off of
understand,
Memphis
but
because of how much
better.
difference in size of the ring. Like, basically that would have been the Memphis ring that we're seeing right there, and this is way bigger.
His career would be over. He'd be a laughing stock of Fort Lauderdale.
Well, he certainly doesn't want to do that.
Yeah. Just take that beating. Take that beating. I don't know of any wrestler that's wearing a pair of wrestling tights today that when they first put them on didn't get in the ring with an old pro that just tore them apart.
Well, my friend, you have to learn the ropes, no matter what your trade is.
Yeah.
The only problem is that this is a rough profession to try to learn.
Look at Koloff. Look at the pressure Koloff's putting on. He's got that arm in a hammerlock. He's taking all his leg power, his arm power, and he's just driving into that shoulder, making it hurt. Punishment. Now he doesn't have to kick, but he knows it's just a little extra.
Ron West is our referee
Look
for
at
this
that.
event.
Those kicks are
Lively.
vicious. Look how solid he is with those kicks.
You think that Lively right now has questions going through his mind as to whether he chose the right profession, Big?
Well, he probably chose the right profession, but he chose the wrong opponent.
At least tonight he has so far.
Yeah, he
This
chose.
has been all Koloff.
Oh, Koloff. Look, Koloff. Lay that thing in there. Big hammer in the back, big knee in the chest. Big hammer in the back, big knee in the chest. Look at that big hammer in the back. I know it. I've seen him 100 times. I've seen Koloff 1,000 times in the ring. There he goes again.
Working again.
We're back in that arm. Back
Body
here he goes.
slamming him on top of that shoulder and elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Lively is a good wrestler. We've seen him in the past, John, and he's just outmatched today against the Russian Bear.
You know the Russian Bear, you know in Russia they have storage problems and they have those sacks of moldy wheat, and that's what reminds me of. It's like Koloff picking up a sack of moldy wheat and just throwing it down on the barn floor.
I can't get over this guy's appearance, though. You look at him, and that's an intimidating figure to get into the ring.
That's right. Intimidation, that's half the war.
You've wrestled Koloff several times in your career, haven't you? Never have.
Never stepped in the ring with Koloff. Never stepped in the ring with him.
Well,
But I wouldn't be afraid to.
Well, certainly, if you were 6'10" and 360-some pounds, you wouldn't be afraid either.
Yeah.
Not all of us are your size, Big John.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Except for maybe the Baron. He's chasing me. You know, I've seen a lot of big men in the world of professional wrestling, but I see a very few of them standing after the dust is cleared.
Well, here's the Bear up in the Bear hug.
Bear hug. It's all over.
This could be good night, Irene. Referee Ron West asking, yep, Tom Lively has given up. What a devastating submission hold. Not only takes your breath away, but crushes those ribs, the rib cage, the cartilage. The winner of this match, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. Let's take another look at this on instant replay in slow motion as the Russian Bear continues to dominate.
Really just punished him. That was some old school jobber style punishment.
All right, Koloff, he just had it. Very proud of this. He set him up with a big slam. Got him up.
Dude's got a nice look, though.
Squeezing the air out of him, squeezing him. Lively has no choice. There's no way out for Lively. He's beaten down too far.
That is it. That is it right there. Ron West calling for the bell. Coming up, we'll be talking to two of my favorites, two outstanding young wrestlers, Bo Reagan and Mark Young. All that
Bo
more
Reagan
coming up
and
on the
Mark
North
Young.
American
Who the
Wrestling
fuck?
Association.
About the power
I crash. Aerial
My job.
It's not just golf. It's a ball.
You know, this is one of the parts of my job that I admire and look forward to, and that's when I get a chance to talk to two outstanding competitors. Joining me right now, Mark Young and Bo Reagan. And guys, I tell you what, the competition is getting tougher and tougher every week. Teams are coming in from all over the world, and they all want to join the North American Wrestling Association.
They're getting a good
you
house.
guys have certainly proven to be a viable tag team combination. What's on the horizon for you, Mark?
Well, I got everything in the horizon for me and for my buddy Bo here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it up right. Every time we step in that ring, we're in that ring to do business. Business is what I'm here for. Nasty boys, you watch out because I'm here and Bo is here. We're here for you.
And like he says, we're here for business. The best wrestlers in the world are right here. The best tag teams in the world are right here, and that's the name of the game.
We got a good man going to come in and start backing us up. He'll be at ringside with us, Paul Jones.
Paul Jones has taken you under his wing?
For a while, oh, yes, sir. We've been under his influence for a long time.
Hey, Paul Jones, he knows wrestling better than anybody in the world. And let me tell you, he's the man to guide us. I'm telling you, with Paul Jones, we're going to be 150%.
150, 200.
This dude never stops talking. This dude can't even get a sentence out. Holy shit, we're watching this again. This is rough. He's even like, dude, look at his face. He's like, motherfucker, just chill. Just chill for 1 minute.
For you, Mark.
Well, I got everything in the horizon for me and for my buddy Bo here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it
Topped
up
up a
right.
little bit.
Every time
Wink,
we step in
wink.
that ring, we're in that ring to do business. Business is what I'm here for. Nasty boys, you watch out because I'm here and Bo is here. We're here for
Bo's
you.
like, buddy,
Hey, like
I
he
could
said,
talk for
we're here
myself.
business. The best wrestlers in the world are right here. The best tag teams in the world are right here, and that's the name of the game.
We got a good man going to come in and start backing
I was not done speaking, sir.
up
Bo got more in the tank.
here at ringside with
Look
us,
at him.
Paul
He's still
Jones.
trying to.
Paul Jones has taken you under his wing?
For a while, oh, yes, sir. We've been under his influence for a long time.
Hey,
Oh, my
Paul
God.
Jones, he knows wrestling better than anybody in the world. And let me tell you, he's the man to guide us. I'm telling you, with Paul Jones, we're going to be
We're going to do it
150%.
150, 200%, brother. That's it.
Whoa, that was a really good high five, though. Whoa, I'm now on their side even more heavily. I like these guys a little bit extra because that was a fucking fine high five. Listen to this. This was like to end an action movie with this kind of high five. They would take this 50 times probably. They'd have to add. They'd be like, we can't get it. We're gonna have to add some sound. We'll do that in post. Listen to this live high five.
We're going to do it 150, 200%, brother. That's it.
Boom, dude. That sounded like an
Information. I mean,
explosion.
that was news to
Sounded
me.
like a bomb
Is this
dropping.
A hush-hush type of situation?
Not really. We just hadn't said nothing about it yet.
We just telling you, that's all. We already knew.
You know, I appreciate the scoop.
Hey, you got the
We're
scoop.
just letting all the people out there know that we're here for them, and we're going to do the best we can do for them. Back us up, please. We got you.
Let me ask you something. The Nasty Boys have insulted you on this program time and time again. Any message you have directly for the
coming in
Nasty
hot.
Boys?
come on down because we got two aces in the hole. We got Paul Jones and we got these
And Rick Rude said, fuck it. I got a different offer, son. I'm going to
great
WWF.
fans out here. And between the two, we can take care of the Nasty Boys. Believe me.
Mark Young and Bo Reagan, two of the outstanding young
Let's go.
stars in the North American Wrestling Association. You will see them in action for months to come. Let's go to the local stations for a break, and we'll be back for
Look at
more.
John Studd interviewing people. He's just like, children.
Help people in crisis.
Crisis Assistance Week.
Our next event is a
35
tag
years
team
ago.
match
What is happening?
from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, weighing 245 pounds, Clarence Sowell. And his partner from Fort Walton Beach, also 245 pounds, Mike Korovich. Their opponents from Alex City, Alabama, 298 pounds, Randy Colley.
All right.
And from Rayford, North Carolina, 260 pounds, Colt Steele.
A tough 1-2 combination right there. Colt Steele and Randy Colley.
You know, you take a good look at Colley and Steele. They're about the same size. They got about the same
Yeah,
temper.
Randy Colley was Moondog. I thought it was here. We'd seen him maybe in Memphis as well at some point. Same dude, right? Moondog Rex, and also the original Smash and Demolition for a brief period of time.
Man, they're looking for some fresh meat tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Big John, I am impressed with the tag team combinations that have been established in the North American Wrestling Association. We have got such great teams that if we were going to have a whirlwind tournament for the title, it'd be hard to handicap.
Yeah, it'd be up in the air. It'd be rough. Well, I have to say that Samedi and Bob Warren
It's a
have
bad
an
casual.
edge right now.
Come
They
in.
have the size, the power, and a lot more experience than most of the men I've seen so far. Maybe the Nasty Boys are right in there, and Steamboat and I got together. We'd have a great chance of winning it.
Colt Steele in the back, Black Trunks in there against Clarence Sowell. Collar and elbow, nice maneuver. Sowell's a pretty good little wrestler.
He's pretty powerful. He's real powerful, real thick. Clarence is just doing
Yeah,
it.
thick
Look at
boy.
him. He's happy in there. He's smiling a little bit,
He's
man.
very
He's happy
thick.
in there. He's talking cold. Hey, come on.
Hey, what they say is you got to be loosey-goosey when you get into that ring. You got to feel good. You just got to be loose and limber.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of confidence in yourself. You know, I think over the years, Clarence has seen a few of those big fists outside the ring. He's not intimidated by somebody's big fist.
Not at all. You know, they say that water finds its own level, and last week, as you know, we talked to the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, and guess who came out with him? These two guys right here. Colt
did, huh?
Steele and Ray. Yeah, Colt Steele
What
and
kind of
Randy
alliance are they making?
Well, yeah, I asked Randy Steele.
Nice takedown, nice
That was nice.
drop toe hold is what
So
they
far,
call
this
that.
promotion
I
is
asked
solid
Colt
as
Steele and
hell.
Randy Colley about the association and if it was not un-American, and they don't seem to be concerned about that. They like having Koloff as an ally.
Hey,
So well
who
making the
wouldn't,
tag.
right? Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
Take all that experience, you take all that power that's teamed up. I mean, look at it. The United States, Russia, they're kind of mending old wounds. Two super powerful nations.
What's up, Jersey's
Got some
finest?
super powerful wrestlers out
Welcome
here.
in here.
Hooking up together.
Mike Korovich in the ring right now against Colt Steele. Colt Steele with the eyes of Charlie Manson.
Yeah, but look at Korovich. He's a big young man, too, huh?
It is. Great muscular definition on him.
Whoa.
He's in here against a rough guy there.
You know what I've just seen? He's manhandling Colley, man. We haven't seen that since Colley's been here.
Really?
Look at that. Come on, he's looking for a move.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Gonna go for the
What
flying
the
scissors.
fuck?
Yeah. Colley's got him.
All right, that was a weird way to get in the position there.
Whoa, right on the flat of the back. The
I was
small
like,
of the
is he
back.
just attacking his head for a... I thought he was going for a flying head scissors at first.
And of course, Randy Colley. You give Randy a break like that,
Yeah.
Big John. A veteran like him.
Great block. Good shot there, John. Another good one. Whoa. Got the arm
Hey, this
again.
dude's...
Korovich is very, very fortunate. Very fortunate he's not on his back right now.
No doubt. No doubt.
So the dude in red is a
They
sit-up
want to do
chick?
something to Colley. He's trying to remember a
Hope
good
that was for
wrestling
real.
move, and while he was thinking, he got hurt. He's very lucky. They're both very lucky to be in this position. Ooh.
Well, there goes Colt Steele. Colt Steele.
Yeah, he's not going to hang around and take it.
This guy's huge too, this black dude.
He knows the rules.
Sal Correnti's going to have a rough job keeping order in that ring tonight, buddy.
They outfoxed him.
They certainly did. That's the old, that's team.
WBTV.
Maybe these Colt and Collie have been together. They might not be strangers out there.
In football, they call it misdirection, Big John. You got your attention focused one place. Next thing you know, you're trapped by a pulling guard.
Look at that.
And that's what happened to Clarence so well. Another boot to the midsection.
Good boot.
Notice the smile on Coach Steele. I mean, he enjoys administering this guy.
Yeah. He's happy.
Where do Colt Steele from?
You know, he says, hey, I'm here. I belong here. I'm going to do something nasty out there. Good move. Good wrestling. Knows his basic wrestling, too.
Yes, he does. Got a hammer lock on Clarence so well right now.
He just pulled him right to the mat.
Well, you can hear from our mics in the ring right now that this is party time for Colt Steele.
Colt Steele, he's saying, hey,
It looks like Colt still worked for NWA, UWF, 86, 87. Looks like he worked for All Japan in 87. Here in 90. He didn't do, I'm looking at cage match, but 88, 89 is blank, 91's blank. Looks like he did a one match in WCW in 92. Man. We've got IWA, and I believe this is the Japanese promotion. 2 shows in 95. He got on a tour there. These New Dimension Wrestling he wrestled for in 1998. That was the first ever pro wrestling promotion I ever went to in the state of West Virginia, and they were from North Carolina. But in 98, the year that I went, he was doing some of these shows. Looks like he only did North Carolina stuff, though. But yeah, Ricky Nelson was a part of this. Interesting.
Guess what? You're in big trouble right now. I got your arm. I got your
Very
arm,
possible
your
I could have
belly.
seen him.
What are you going to do about it? I know you got
On
big
some
arms,
random
you
show,
got
though.
big chest, got big legs, but I'm in control.
Well, he is in control at this particular moment. And he continues to apply the pressure. Trying to go behind.
Great surprise.
Interesting.
Into the ropes.
To the ropes. That's what they put him there for.
Sir, the gas station.
That's right. Ooh, got that arm again.
Hey, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Normal time slot 6, and I'll do a little promotion here real quick. Boom. Normal time slot jersey. Let me move you up here. There you go. Normal time slot is Sunday night at 6 Eastern. I messed up last night. I had horrible sinuses all day yesterday. Did not go away the entire day. So I canceled the show last night. But the normal time frame, we watched 2 episodes of whatever we're watching. We actually just finished CWA Memphis 89, and I wanted to find something new. So I found at least the majority of 1990 from this promotion in AWA from North Carolina. But 6 Eastern on Sunday. Hit the bell, subscribe up if you're not. That way you'll get a notified or notification when I do go live. And yeah, we're trying to make it a thing. Also, I dropped videos. I dropped a brand new video yesterday. Go check that out. I did not know that Kendall Windham was a member of the Four Horsemen for 1 week in 1989. An official member of the Four Horsemen. I was not aware of that till recently. So I made a video about it. I'll be promoting that, and I'll put the link of that in the chat here. But thanks for hanging out.
Randy Colley, he is into the ring and continues to administer the punishment to the arm. Notice that Colley and Colt like to keep their opponents in that red zone, close to their corner.
Close to their corner. That's right. That's right. Keep them in there. Wear them down. Wear them down. Don't make any mistakes and get a fresh man in there.
Great body slam and so well landing.
We saw last match with Koloff, right?
We did. Yes, we did. So Koloff obviously setting the standard for this team right now. Tag is made. Into the ring comes Colt Steele.
Colt got in there. It was a weak kick, but it was a little effective. Anytime somebody nails your body, it might not be that.
Just got some solid old school wrestling going on.
There was nothing weak about that. Nothing weak about that. I can feel that one myself.
252 pounds coming down on your arm, even as big as you are, my friend. That's got to hurt. That definitely has to hurt. Tag is made. Randy Colley. See, they're making the tags. They're staying fresh. Meanwhile, Clarence so well trying to figure out a way to extricate himself and make it over to his corner and tag with Mike Korovich.
He's got a good lock on that arm. See how tight that is? You don't see any air between that, in between Colley's arm. He knows that when you hook somebody in an arm bar, you cinch in there, grab them, hook your fingers into the muscle.
And back into the ring. Cold Steel coming down full force on that shoulder. There's that, what, burst sack? What did you call it?
Bursal sack.
Bursal sack.
Burst it.
Bursal sack.
Burst it, and you go home.
Yep. You don't have one, do you?
No, I lost mine years ago.
You're going to have to go over to Bursal Sacks or else.
What's up, Jay? Welcome in here, dude.
Get one for Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, Bursal sacks. You know, you're a comedian too, Ted. I learned you're the greatest announcer I ever sat next to. But you're a comedian, too.
I'm not trying to make light of what's happening to Clarence Sowell right now, my friends. He is in pain.
Yeah, he's in pain.
Korovich trying to encourage him to bring it over here. Make the tag. Make the tag. Colt firing away.
I know. It is a sad day. It's a sad day until the return of Bill Dundee, which I would imagine will happen for sure. Let's not kid ourselves. Bill Dundee will return once upon a time. But the brother count for right now, at least for Bill Dundee, until I get the energy that somebody else could maybe match a Hulk Hogan brother count like a Bill Dundee, we're going to pause out on the brother counts. And unless, you never know what will happen here. You never know.
You have to put more power in a big chest like that. Colt didn't have enough power in that chest.
No, sir. Nice maneuver. The tag is made. Mike Korovich firing away. There's a finish him off.
First, you better finish him off and don't let him tag out. Oh, he made a mistake.
The tag, and here comes Randy Colley. Colley and him trading punches in the middle of the ring right now. And right now, Korovich getting the best of this exchange. This could be the mistake. He let up on him and tried to go into the turnbuckle. No.
This could be a mistake right here.
Counting away. Well, they counted 9 punches in a row there that went unanswered, Big Joe.
Right in the jaw, too.
I'm going to pause again here. I think you came in a little bit. Oh, let me move that back down. Excuse me. I think you came in a little bit after the first match, but the first match had, what was his name? Vincent Torelli, who was Ken Shamrock. Like, I knew that this was a thing. Like, I had read about it previously, but holy shit, I hadn't actually watched him work. And his, I want to call it a snap belly to belly. His belly to belly is gorgeous. The way he finished that opening match, crazy. Looked great. Looked just like how he used to throw it in WWF in the late 90s.
They were answered. Took a little while, but the return call came in the form of an elbow.
Yeah, well, you know, Colley's been in the world of professional wrestling a long, long time also, and he knows what he's doing out there. Dude,
got him up in the middle of the ring. The tag is made. What are we going to witness right here?
Shit.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Damn, that was awesome. Shit, I liked that, dude. The pass off and everything. Tag.
What are we going to witness right here?
I was like, is he going to powerbomb him? Not only powerbomb him, boom! Splatted him.
Coming in for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, this is a solid promotion, and this is a solid-ass ring, too. You see how hard that ring is? There's like no bounce in the sucker.
That is it, my friend.
Holy shit.
Tag match. Randy Colley and Colt Steele. And they're not happy with this. They're going to continue.
There you go. Gracie in the house.
On that floor.
Wow.
Dude, this promotion's going to be fun to watch, I
In the
think.
middle of the ring, hurt with Colley and Colt Steele. Let's look at it on the slow motion instant replay.
Look at this. Now,
Dude, this was
take him back.
sweet.
Keep playing back. But no. I thought this was an accident the other day. But you see where he gets him high in the air and drives him down.
Right on the back of the head. There's he hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and the winners.
Shit.
Randy Colley and Colt Steele.
I see.
He'll go away. You know who I'm going to talk to next?
Who's that?
Well, it's not going to be a pleasant interview for me, but it's the Nasty Boys coming up.
Oh, shit, here we go. Nasty Boys before they go to WCW. And then, of course, we know the rest of their career.
A lot of people know that GM
But wow.
travel
Cover you'll on the new
Introduction.
BTV stage Saturday, April 28th.
Well, they certainly don't need any introduction, but for the benefit of those of you that are joining us for the first time, joining me right now, Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys. Gentlemen, I believe that you have made a statement. I think that we have followed you from week to week, and you obviously are here for a reason. Well, let me tell you.
Dude, I know. That song is so close to being that ZZ Top song, but just off enough. And I said earlier, I tested this by... First of all, I screen recorded this episode, and then I tried to re-upload it to this channel just to see if it would get hit with any copyrights. The only thing that got hit was a walkout song by Ricky Steamboat that happens, And I think it was because they were using his legit WWF song, even. And even the commercials didn't get hit. Even though I'm going through them, I just don't want to take a chance there. But yeah, I'm even going to let that song play because it's just, I don't think that's going to, that would be crazy if ZZ Top, whatever company owns their music, copyrighted, and we're like, listen, buddy.
Something, Mr. Webb. I'm sick of you when we're talking, always opening your stinking mouth. So why don't you just shut up and let my partner do the talking? We're sick of more than that. Hey, shut up!
So, this is April 28th, 90. This is right before they go to WCW for a cup of coffee. They're at Halloween Havoc 90. Who remembers that match with the Steiner brothers? And then they're in WWF. Knobs is in the 1991 Royal Rumble. So I'm thinking that they're in the WWF in December of 90. If not, I'm going to look that up right now.
I'm sick of more than one thing. I'm sick of these rotten, miserable kids running their mouths. They should have the respect to keep their mouths shut, not throw things, and listen to the Nasty Boys when we come out here to talk. I'm sick of Ricky Steamboat coming on TV and calling us a bunch of sweaty pigs. If he wants to run his mouth, he should come here and do it in person. Shut up! Can I ask you about this?
Oh, wow. They debut in the World Wrestling Federation on December 29th, 90. So, this is interesting. I mean, this is so close to them just, like, making some fucking loot. I mean, they had been in AWA. They had been in Memphis. Not that you're making any money in Memphis. And I think they were there in, like, 87 while they were also working AWA. So, I mean, they're probably doing fine here. But you know what I mean. Once they get to the World Wrestling Federation in 90, they're probably doing way better.
And guys like Bo Reagan and Mark Young. Well, light them all up.
Oh, dude, my favorite team.
We're not going nowhere. We got an open contract for everybody. But last week, Mr. Stevo was running his yapper. So why don't he go out and find a punk, any punk, to be his partner, and he'll see what nasty is all about. Because we come from that big, nasty apple, baby. New York City, where you gotta be nasty to survive. When we walk down the street, people flutter because they're so scared of the Nasty Boys. We're big.
Always good promos, though.
And nasty, baby.
They fit this era so well.
Nobody's gonna be us. Let's turn it over to our ring announcer, Billy Powell. Thank you. Our next bout is a tag team match from Charlotte, North Carolina. 225 pounds.
It's mullet.
David Isley.
Oh, wow, dude. That's so crazy. I've got a note in my phone about David Isley. So this is really tripping me out, actually. So I'm watching in 1988 a lot of 1988 wrestling right now. And I saw in the same week David Isley job on, I think it was World Championship Wrestling, NWA, November 6th, 88 against Abdul the Butcher. And then in a tag match on WWF Challenge, the same, I think it was the same fucking day. It might have been the next day. I don't remember when Wrestling Challenge. It was Wrestling Challenge on a Sunday, so it might have been the next day, but same weekend. He was tagging in a match and jobbed out on WWF Wrestling Challenge against the Brainbusters. And now I'm seeing David Isley here, which I know the name David Isley, but I mean, I also knew that had happened. I think George South does that as well. Around the same period, I just saw him actually job out to the Ultimate Warrior, and then he's also jobbing on NWA. It's just, I love shit like that.
His partner from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yo, Chris, what's up?
225 pounds, Jerry Price. Their opponents coming in with the music from Kansas City, Bob Orton Jr. From Watts, L.A.
This song is insane.
325 pounds, Baron Samedi.
Oh shit, Papa Shango, dude, we're just leaving. I mean, we're coming right out of CWA 90. So we're just 4 months off of anything in our vision. It's like we took a 4-month nap and we woke up and we're out of Memphis and we were like, oh, are we going to be in Texas? What's going on? And no, we've ended up in North Carolina in this random promotion called NAWA. So no, we've also been inherited Papa Shango, Kama, Baron Samedi. I have heard about that Shamrock and Nasty thing. I didn't know if it was that's what he was referring to with this time frame. When was that though? Because that's a crazy story. I don't even remember it well, so I could definitely rehear it.
Isley and Price have their work cut out for them. We've been watching this tag team for a few weeks now. I've watched them even when I wasn't commentating. I've been out here watching.
Nasties have a lot of crazy fight stories in wrestling. They seem like they were real assholes. Holy shit, it is this time period, so it must be around this promotion, and even around this time, because again, I mean, the Nasty Boys are probably going to be hanging out here with us for a few weeks, but it's not long until they're going into superstardom here, even into October when they're in WCW, but 1990, a violent brawl in a hotel room. Okay, here it is. We even got some details. The altercation happened in South Carolina while all three wrestlers were working for a small promotion, South Atlantic Pro Wrestling, which is what this promotion becomes in a very short time when some new people come in as owners. So North American Wrestling Association becomes South Atlantic Pro Wrestling. The incident began after an argument in a bar where Shamrock confronted Nasty Boy Knobbs for harassing his friend and his friend's girlfriend. The confrontation escalated when Shamrock went to the Nasty Boy's hotel room. After he forced his way in, Nasty Boy Jerry Saggs hit him from behind with a telephone, knocking him unconscious. Shamrock was hospitalized after a result of the beating with injuries that included a broken sternum. Holy fuck. I didn't remember it was this bad. It was this serious. Damn. This might be a new video here soon. Shamrock has stated that the incident almost killed him. Fuck. Dude, the Nasty Boys almost went to prison instead of superstardom in the WWF. Holy shit.
Byron Richard, the referee in the ring.
Like, I remember the story, but I didn't remember it being that crazy. Holy fuck.
Samedi obviously being taunted by some of the fans, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's on what are they taunting? What are the fans yelling?
This promotion's sweet. I'm digging it.
Sounds like they're saying Big John.
We gotta go on.
Hey, Samedi's been shooting his mouth off, and they're saying, hey, Stud's going to come in here, and he's going to make you put up or shut up.
Well, Samedi obviously has been thinking about you because he reacted to the...
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he sure has.
Isley in the ring against Baron Samedi. Both men into the corner. Byron Richard calling for the break.
Did you see a clean break? That surprises me.
I think this is the first time since we've seen Baron Samedi that he gives us.
Knows I'm sitting here. Maybe
he's still wearing his... He's still wearing his Soul Taker trunks, and that was his name in Memphis when he was teaming with the Master of Pain, the Undertaker. And Taker's already in WCW here.
I doubt it seriously, Big John.
Let's see.
Leopards don't change their spots, my friend.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Right in the kisser. Isley, come on. Don't let up. Don't let up. You need more than a headlock to stop this man.
Now he's going to find out in a hurry.
In a big hurry. Whoa. Look at, you see that?
Oh, shit. Man, kind of a...
Wanted
a clothesline, but it was really just a shoulder nail on him in the chest.
He certainly does have a tremendous amount of mass to him. And a strong one at that.
Damn.
That is something I haven't seen in a long time.
No doubt about it.
That's what he's going to do to Big John Studd. We'll find out it's going to be a lot tougher to pick up Big John Studd.
Orton, baby. Tagging with Orton? Dude, Bob Orton still ruled.
Into the ring, Bob Orton Jr.
Like, I wonder why Orton didn't get back on television, really. I mean, he wrestled all kinds of different promotions, but he never really got back into the big leagues in the 90s. And he was still good even here. Even into like 95, he's still pretty good. One of my favorite pile drivers is Bob Orton Jr. Is the one-armed when he has you up, and he lets the one arm just hang, and then just drops them, dude, and kind of almost like a slow-mo. Dude, you might see it in this.
Drop kick, catching Isley on the side of the head.
Welcome back, Simi.
You notice that every time we've seen Orton out in the ring, that he shows more and more of his wrestling knowledge. He's a real encyclopedia of wrestling moves.
No doubt about it.
What's he going to do now?
Well, that's one of the things he's famous for, the suplex. And David Isley right now in trouble.
Yeah, see, I hurt you, now I'm going to play with you. I hurt you, now I'm going to play with you.
Orton applying the pressure right now, cutting off the flow of oxygen and circulation.
Yeah, oh, look
on
at
that
that.
It's true. He'll be Papa Shango soon, Dead Punk.
Yeah.
Oh, right across the eyes.
I'll
tell you what, Orton is like the Los Angeles Raiders. You may not like their tactics or the Detroit Pistons, but you have to respect the fact that they're winners.
They're out to win.
And
they do, man, and they know the name of the game is...
Still going to take advantage.
If you win, you go on. If you lose, you take...
I'd expect nothing less.
Well, it's like Vince
Let's just be
Lombardi
honest.
Did you see that kidney shot?
Yeah.
Did you see that kidney
saw
shot?
that.
One thing I noticed about Samiti, his punches are so powerful. He just drives those punches right into his opponent.
I was going to subscribe to the Vince Lombardi theory that winning isn't winning isn't everything. It's the only thing.
It is in wrestling.
It is in
I don't know about football, but I know it sure is in wrestling.
No doubt about it, Big John. Ooh, a smashing headbutt.
Big headbutt. You know, I understand Samiti is from the Watts area. I understand
from Los Angeles.
He's got a big chip on his shoulder. I understand he's caused a lot of...
Like Pro Wrestling Today, these guys, like Bam Bam Bigelow came from like a biker gang. I don't know where the fuck Kama came from. You know, even Taker, though, like you have these big motherfuckers. Like these guys don't become wrestlers anymore. Like, you know, every once in a while you'll get a big guy. But I'm talking about one of these dudes from like the street. One of these dudes that's like, I need a fucking job and this looks like this is going to work. Like, let's give this a go. And then they are actually good and figure it out and can be, you know, molded almost. Like these guys don't exist in wrestling anymore.
Commotion. Understand they sent him to the wrestling ring.
Well, they had to, and I'm not quite sure if I know the story, but I do know that he ran with some of the gangs in the Watts area, and some of the pretrial intervention authorities suggested that he get involved in some form of sports.
Yeah, but yeah, he never made it back to WCW or WWF though.
Boxing,
like in the 90s.
He opted for wrestling, and I tell you what,
he's still getting paid by WCW right there.
Jerry
Amazing.
Price in the ring right now, getting rammed.
Yeah, I think he should have been
well, you know, I've known Orton for a long time.
on TV the entire decade.
Hire Orton to protect him. But I've never seen Orton take a partner before. This is the first time in all the years I've known Cowboy Bob Orton that he's had enough respect for somebody to say, hey, I want you in my corner.
Well, I tell you what, he couldn't have picked a better one. A tremendous shot, David Isley. And he's staying in the opponent's ring.
I mean, they're pretty stiff in this promotion. Like, they're not really taking any breaks. They're going.
A tactic. The double team is on now. The knee to the midsection. Orton throwing.
This is pretty awesome.
Carolina connection in trouble, Big John.
What are they going to do on the floor?
Oh, shit.
What are they going to do? That hurts. There goes that. Both of that.
John right into that iron ring post and full
Kid's like, you all right, dude?
That was it. Orton picked up speed. He was picking up speed when he was running into that corner.
Jerry Price much the worse for wear right now. Bob Orton Jr. is denying that he did this. As you know, Byron Richards' face was facing in the other direction.
That's right. You know, you're a good tag team. Turn that referee around. Do your dirty work. Make sure the referee's not working. Oh, look at that. See that?
This is really good, dude.
Big trouble.
I'm really surprised how.
We got to tell these fans.
Memphis was awesome. CWA is awesome. It's great. I like it. We get good matches all the time, but this is just straight up good wrestling.
What's that ring post made out of?
Steel.
Steel. You know, it's casing. It's what they use to put inside of
shit. He's going to give him that superplex.
It's made to take a lot of abuse.
Bottom line, baby, it's hard.
It's made not to break. I mean, we break before the pole breaks.
No doubt. We've seen this maneuver before.
What we're going to do
from the top rope. Superplex from the top rope. That apparently is what he's got him hooked up to.
Damn.
It's over.
Video decided to screw all up.
2 and 3.
Look at that pin, dude. We didn't get that pile driver, dude. Thought ever might be banned.
Bob Orton Jr. and Baron Samedi. Let's take a look at that again on instant replay.
What a weird team, though.
For words to describe, Big John.
Teams I didn't think I would see.
And every week he does it, it looks a little brilliant.
Look at this. Now, no man's too big for Orton up there. Now, I want you to notice when Orton covers him, he doesn't take any chances.
That
He
sounds
locks
amazing.
in there. That's a pro. He wants the victory. He did his move, and you're not going to kick out.
Yeah, that song that they have is crazy good. I like that. What a great heel song. Y'all ready for Steamboat, baby? It's Tommy Landell.
From weighing 228 pounds from Hollywood, California, Tommy Landell. And his opponent.
Oh shit, now this is what got the copyright. I'm gonna get through this. He comes out to like his WWF song.
North American Wrestling Association.
Here we go.
He's got his eyes on that title. Tommy Landell.
You can sort of hear it in the background there for just a second.
When Steamboat gets done with him, I'm afraid he's going to be wishing he was back in Hollywood doing stunts.
Well, you make a great point when you talked about it before about Steamboat having that black belt on him. They don't give those babies.
You can just see how differently matched these guys are. Like, oh shit!
John, I got to tell you that one of the guys that we're going to be seeing in action in the very
Steamboat's going to take care of this kid, though, no doubt.
Wrestling Association is none other than the
my
man
God,
they call the Maniac. I think
difference.
you're familiar with one known as Matt Bourne.
Quality.
And he had some choice comments for us.
Matt Bourne.
All you people out there wanting to be somebody, listen up and listen good. You're looking at the epitome of success. I'm the kind of man that you wish that your kids will grow up to be like. I'm the kind of man that you want to be like. I'm the kind of man that your girlfriend or your wife wants to be like. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to fill you full of false hope. I'm trying to be like somebody that you can't or are not. After all, I'm Matt Bourne and you're not.
Yeah, Matt Bourne cutting killer promos. We're in for some good stuff here. We got a lot of episodes to get through, so this is going to be exciting stuff. Every Sunday night, guys. 6 Eastern, normal time frame. This is an odd one today. Just wanted to get an episode in here so we didn't miss it. Look at this. Oh! It got it right on his fucking head. Jesus.
Talk is cheap. You can talk, but we want to see some action.
No doubt, baby. The size of the whistle.
Oh, God, watch.
That's exactly.
Oh! That's how you break your fucking neck, dude.
The size of the whistle to determine how fast that train goes.
That's exactly.
Oh, shit.
Boy, he landed right on his head.
Yeah, and I think he clipped Steamboat's head, too, when he did
Oh,
that.
man, that was brutal. He might have clipped Steamboat.
That's exactly.
Oh, did he land on Steamboat's head? Good
Yeah, I
God.
think he clipped Steamboat's head, too, when he did that.
He did. You could see Ricky shaking off the cobweb.
But, you know, see, Ricky's a veteran, man. He's been hit that hard before. He knows you can't stop, man. Just keep on going. The pain's going to go away.
Ricky working on that wrist and the arm. Notice his fingers and the pressure that he's applying just with the fingers.
Yeah.
Boom. There's a knee to the back of the
Oh, that's true.
The arm, you know, it's a veteran, you know. We might think it's mean of Ricky to do that, but
It's
it
an
really
awesome
isn't.
memory there,
That's
Ted
professional wrestling. Wear him down. You know, if it was the other way,
Dude, that was a
around, you know,
brutal,
we'd be driving
brutal
fist, we'd be driving his
bump.
knees.
No doubt.
And the Steamboat shoulder. Look, there goes Landell right in the midsection.
That was
right in the
crazy.
back. Come
Dude,
on,
Steamboat was
Steamer,
like,
don't let him do
fuck
that.
me.
Come on, Steamer, we know you. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looked like I picked up a kid at KB Toys and put him in some trunks and threw him in the fucking ring. I mean, with Ricky Steamboat here, what are we doing?
I'll tell you what, those shops haven't gotten any
Let's just be honest.
lighter over the years.
These things are not like the other. One of these things is not like the other. Excuse me.
There we go. Steamboat likes to fly.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if he used to dive off those.
Oh, here we go. That's it.
I bet he did. He had
Look at him up there. Look at him. What an impressive specimen.
great balance to do his job.
Oh. Props on that bump. Holy shit.
Great balance to do his job.
Holy shit. That was a good bump. That was hilarious. So. Oh, wow.
Now let's take a look at that one more time.
Look, man, one time I wrestled Ricky Steamboat, brother. Let me tell you right now. You know, I gave him this. I invented the diving headbutt.
Maneuver by a tremendous athlete, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Look at Steamboat. He's confident. He has his
This.
opponent's eyes up. Pow, right in the head. You could tell the force by that Steamboat hit him. By the way, Landell hit that mat.
That was good.
It was unbelievable. They
Drove him right off his
That was fun too, man. I'm digging this promotion a lot.
And it is all over. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, don't go away. Coming
gonna
up
be a
next, we're gonna
good-
be talking to two of our favorites. We're going to talk to Ricky
Good
the
time
Dragon
every
Steamboat
Sunday.
and
Yeah, again,
Mr.
come
Riley.
back through
This is
Sunday
the
nights,
American
guys. If you're watching this on
Wrestling
replay,
Association.
live on YouTube and Twitch,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Don't turn into this best. Steamboat, you had to be right now.
Yo, Steamboat and Ken Shamrock promo.
And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat joining
We're in an alternate universe, folks. Things are getting weird.
me right now. Paul, certainly an impressive victory for Vince today over Trent Knight. You had to be pleased, though you showed some signs of concern during the match.
Well, that's right, Ted. I don't want to take up these great wrestlers' interview time, but I just want to say one thing. Torelli here, great amateur, and I'm proud to be associated with him. And I'm telling you people right now, you can take this to the bank. This man is going to be a champion just like Ricky Steamboat's a champion in my books. And I'm taking him all the way to those belts. Ricky Steamboat and I have been associates, friends. We've been on both sides of fences with each other. But with this wrestling organization, the rules are so strict, it brings everything back to the basics, and it also brings wrestling back to this area, and I'm proud to be part of it. Steamboat, I'm proud that you're part of it because I know what brought you here, and that's wrestling.
You know something, Paul? I wonder if there will ever be a day in which I can stand up here next to you on television with a coat and tie on.
Well,
I'm still taking bumps.
I tell you, the reason I have a coat and tie on is because whenever you lose your body, you get fine clothes.
Vince, you certainly have to be an excited young man, knowing of what lies in the future for you, my friend.
Well, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing and do the best I can and learn from people like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I like watching his matches. He's a very talented wrestler. And Paul Jones in my corner, I learn a lot from him. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to wrestle in the middle of the ring. It's one thing my opponents can count on, is that when I get in that ring, it's going to be me and you, and it's going to be in the middle of the ring. Grab the ropes, do what you want, but I'll be there.
Guys, you've received several verbal insults from the likes of the Nasty Boys, guys like Baron Samedi, Bob Orton Jr. Bring them on.
Bring them on.
You know, they've got to pick on somebody to establish a credit and a name. Obviously, they try to go for the best of the cream of the crop. And I'd like to say something, you know, 10, 11 years ago, I think these fans would remember the time that Paul Jones and myself were World Tag Team Champions. And if the Nasty Boys want to pick on me...
Hey, Dave, good to see you, brother.
Vince and I could join up as a
Check
tag
out the new
team.
video if you
Maybe
haven't.
we can bring the old boots and the wrestling tights out from the mothballs, and he could be my partner
wow.
once again. But either way you
You're
look
calling
at
that
it,
TNA
this
model.
man standing right here, he's a good manager, he's a good advisor, okay? This man will listen to him like the way I did.
I think he's
10 years
the
ago.
manager of all faces, Daniel.
On behalf of my partner, Big John Studd, Ted Webb saying...
Holy shit, what a first episode, guys. Even there, produced by South Atlantic Wrestling. Holy shit. Well, this was awesome. This was fun as hell. Yeah, everyone that came through here on this episode, thank you all very much. The normal time frame, do not forget, Sunday night, 6 Eastern. Come through for some more NAWA television. I think we're gonna enjoy this. I think it's gonna be a fun one. Anybody that has not seen the new video, please go check it out. It is live right now. Did you know Kendall Windham was an official Four Horsemen member on NWA television for 1 week? I did not know that. I just learned that recently, and I made a video about it. So please go check that out. The link is in the chat right now. I'd appreciate it. If you do go over there, please leave a comment, leave a like, leave some hype. That really helps to get it into the algorithm and the right eyeballs on the video. That really helps me out. Make sure you're following on all socials. We're at 22,000 followers on Facebook. I'm working on TikTok now. I'm trying to get some more TikToks in there. And I'm also on X. Everything. Wrestle Plunge should find me on all socials. And I just now started getting back into Instagram too. Trying to get it all rocking and rolling. But do not forget, if live's your thing, Sundays at 6, we're going to have some fun. Thank you all very much. Normally, we will still watch 2 episodes a week, but got to get out of here. I got to get some dinner. Love you guys. Let's keep it going. Boom.